All right, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. This will be a collective love reading. So let's dive in for the collective love reading. Messages for the collective love from the highest teams of love and light to Angel Michael. What is the messages? Something could be hidden from you right now. Especially if this is something about like long-term security. Interesting. Somebody might want to like reach out or bridge the gap. Six of Cups in the reverse, though, it's like maybe there was some kind of like unequal reciprocity on the emotional front or imbalance in this. Maybe somebody was not very mature. There could have even been a third-party situation. Somebody might want to extend something, but I think they still are letting go of things. I saw the devil there, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But the Knight of Cups, this is like somebody wanting to come towards you after they let go of burdens, perhaps. They could explain that they broke something off, maybe, or they're moving through an ending, maybe with a Earth sign feminine, or they could know that you are this Earth sign feminine and that you are going. You've already left like a relationship or something like that. This person might want to invest and have success after not doing so. So maybe you're evaluating your options if you are this feminine, or this person could be evaluating their options after ending something. It looks like they want to come out of some kind of instability as well. Um, hmm. Maybe want to hold on to something. Love reading, collective love reading. Make a decision. Okay, see beyond some kind of confusion. Maybe they'll tell you they were confused in the past. Yeah, there was some kind of deception maybe around them, or some kind of deceptive, like lusty connections maybe, or something like that. Or they could be secretly strategizing to start something new with you, or they feel a lot of passion for you, but they're keeping this under wraps. They could be even deceptive about it because they don't have enough strength maybe to make these choices at this time, but it looks like they're working on it with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So interesting. Yeah, the Fool in the reverse. So let's go ahead and get advice for this love reading. What are the most important vital messages of advice for this collective love reading? Six of Wands. I think Capricorn had this in their spread as part of their advice: finding solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. Strength. Interesting. Anything else for the advice? So maybe somebody is working on developing some kind of strength, or this could be you focused on success and your own strength regardless. Yeah, there's some kind of truth. Somebody needs to explain or reach out or initiate some kind of contact of communication, or gets it. Wow, Two of Cups on the top. Wow, express their feelings or something like that. Let's get you an oracle for the collective love reading. That's funny. Oracle. So maybe you're listening to pick a card readings, or divination could be relevant. It says, spirits of other worlds, tell me tales of the unknown, tell me tales of the forbidden. Adds to 10, which is Capricorn energy, but let's see. Yeah, somebody needs to like cultivate a greater sense of inner power, maybe. Also, pleasure in life could be important. The spirits, okay, yeah. You have received invitations from the spirits, your ancestors, and other benevolent, otherworldly beings. They have been waiting for you to seek their wisdom. Access to the spirits is always available to you, but you must communicate with them in their language. They speak to you in the silence of nature and symbols and the moods that are all around you. So you could be getting like messages about this connection synchronistically, and you may hear their whispers in the darkness of your mind. This is not illusion, but illuminated guidance being offered. Do not be afraid of the messages you see unfolding in your life, or the beings who greet you, as they're here for the highest good and protect you against other harmful beings. All you have to do is ask for their guidance and protection, and so you shall receive. Additionally, the spirits can step in to support you and wish to do so. So maybe there's also like spirits connecting this connection, or somehow like influencing it. No problem is too big or small, and they ask that you seek their guidance regularly. So especially if this is something about like a divine inspiration, maybe there's certain spirits that are like giving it new ideas or divine solutions, or this could be something about the internet. Maybe some kind of communication, some kind of lightning speed communication, perhaps. Let's get some more messages for the collective love reading. Somebody could be healing their heart chakra. Copper, wow. Copper is like a conductor, right? So there could be something about speeding up. Copper is also associated with Venus, right? Lady Liberty. Yeah, somebody might be evolving. Xanthosis, yellowing, so it's kind of like aging, or it's kind of like healing, like after a wound, right? There could be cleansing and clearing. Interesting. There's something about this person's faith, or something about becoming very strong, yeah, through the chaos. There could have been a lot of chaos in this situation. There's a need to purify or cleanse. Let's read Copper. Yeah, this is heavy on the communication or the mindset. Like maybe somebody needs to clean their mind, or something like that. It says fertility of the womb and Venus. In ancient times, on an island called Cyprus, copper was mined extensively to make vessels and tools. The island is the same fertile ground of Aphrodite, the goddess associated with the planet Venus and the forces of love, pleasure, and fertility, such as the magic of copper. This golden-hued metal elicits delight and mystique, even a sense of awe. The copper card marks the arrival of Eros in the lab. It is likely the alchemist has been hard at work for too long, prioritizing scholarly pursuits over sensual pleasure. Yeah, there is something here about like the conductive quality of copper, which is very much about electricity flowing, like feeling alive, getting nutrients up and down the body, right? So get ready for a shift of priorities, for an awakening of the heart and life-generating centers in the body. Yeah, you could even feel more energy or impassioned or inspired. In the true alchemical experience, and actually copper is a conductor of electricity, and Uranus rules electricity, so that's interesting. So yeah, this could be something about like a eureka moment, an insight, some divine inspiration, Prometheus energy, right? Maybe connecting over, maybe this is like something about an organization or the internet at large, connections, right? So in true alchemical experiment, nothing is excluded or separate from the work, or something about beyond borders, perhaps. Being sensual, bringing sensuality into the fold and embracing it with reverence and curiosity, Aphrodite smiles upon you. Interesting. This is about channeling that beautiful energy of enjoyment and pleasure and using it to manifest, right? So go deeper, visit or learn about the Statue of Liberty. So liberty, right? Freedom. The largest copper sculpture in the world. To ponder chocolate contains copper. I don't know if it does, but okay. Probably from the soil, I don't know. Though bright and warm when polished, copper quickly oxidates, turning green or blue. So maybe there's something about keeping it polished, or I don't know. Discern a metaphorical polishing up is in order. Yeah, we did say that with the vinegar there. In esoteric wisdom traditions, Venus and copper are associated with the kidneys. A letting go is likely required in order to embrace Eros with open arms. So there is something here about maybe like a level of kind of receptivity in this connection that needs to be fostered, but this can only happen after either letting go of somebody else or letting go of the past or letting go of dynamics that weren't serving in this connection. But let's get you juicy messages for the collective love reading. Yeah, somebody here could have been part of like a third-party situation, or somebody was cheating on someone, maybe a lack of fidelity, collective love reading. Maybe like misdirected energies. This could also be about getting rid of lovers that you might have thought were like more enemies than lovers, even potentially. Like people that are draining or inhibiting your happiness in your life. Could be inhibiting your love life as well, if you're still involved with them. Collective love reading. From the highest teams of love and light, angels, guardians. Integrating shadow. So maybe somebody's had to go through some dark night of the soul, shadow work, embrace their power, embrace what these lessons have taught them in their relationships, and maybe be more mature. Collective love reading. Or there needs to be like a talking of the shadows of a connection. It says sooner than you think. I also heard sobering up. So somebody here could be sobering up, or somebody who was addicted on like codependent dynamics or substances could be like reducing that. But yeah, sooner than you think. Interesting. This could be like, confirmation or maybe information, messages. It says time to let it go. Yeah, so setting yourself free. So maybe you find as you let yourself go and free yourself from certain energetic attachments, or even just this situation, that you find things kind of flow more easily because you're not sending out desperate energy. Be careful of cryptic pregnancy. So do be careful if you are going to engage in sexual acts with this person to have lots of protection and such like that. The demons possessing them want to sacrifice you. So do be careful because this person could operate from a lower frequency. So it's important that you're like evaluating people. Schindler's List. So do be careful because maybe there's something about that there. It says kissing ass, or maybe they're not treating you that well as well. Stop begging for the past. Yeah, so maybe you need to move away from like negative relationships. Your light will shine through any darkness. Quitting what wrongly put too much pressure on you. Hagenti could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant here. It says transform and evolve. And it says spirits are communicating with you. So they could be talking to you, and you just got to listen. Be passionate about your blessings. Beautiful. Get clear. Disoriented thinking. Turn around your lack of personal direction. Visualize the life you want to live and make it your intention. Affirm you are creating clarity and a sense of direction. And we have stand tall in your true essence. We have elemental magic, so you could be like tapping in with nature and all that you are, from the ground, from the base level, earth. Your intuition protects you from harmful decisions. And we have slander, sideways, so maybe somebody was slandering somebody. It says make the right cut. Just like, actually Virgo rules like surgeons and surgeries, right? Because it's all about the kind of I don't know if it does. Well, it rules health. I know that. I have Mars in Virgo, so maybe I'm a little biased because I know that that rules surgeries. But anyways, I imagine us together. So maybe somebody's imagining you with somebody else, asserting needs. So that could be what asserting your needs. Yeah. So this could be about advocating for yourself. Tried to make you disbelieve who you were / put out your torch. So they might have wanted to control your narrative, control your life. Spiritual awakening. You could be like seeing through these illusions. It says your intuition leads you to the truth. Badger is here, and then we have so maybe somebody who's very predatory. You need to be like the honey badger. Don't give no foot. You don't tolerate other people's shadows. Study your sun aspects. So this is your destiny, your sun sign. Could also represent the masculine that might enter your life. Future soulmate is waiting for you. Call them out. So you might need to call certain people out in order to move towards this future soulmate. Your silence teaches. So this could also be a time to just detach and focus on what's important. Lift your thoughts to a higher vibration so they can communicate and align with the right frequencies and people. Gifts is here, and the universe is always ready to help when you need assistance. So there could be gifts coming in for you as well, or like spiritual gifts as well. Energy always evolves, and so do you. Focus on your growth. Learn thought discernment. So realizing that not all projected thoughts are yours, trying to drag you off your path. So do be careful to be cognizant and take a step back from your mind and see what your thoughts are coming up. Uncharted territories. So you could be in new territories and kind of charting your way through and creating a new path, driving you into the arms of someone or something better. So this could be what's happening for you in general. Your spirit team could be doing this, or next could be doing this. Keep turning the page. So continue to move forward, actually. Maybe this was like a catalyst, or maybe this was destined to happen this way, and not being bothered by them anymore. So it's kind of like choosing where you invest your energy as well. Let's see what's the future in this connection for the collective love reading future. Wow, a new beginning. Cool. I'm going to end it there. We do have the new moon tonight. Wow, Two of Cups. And it's not over. It's not over yet. I just heard like Noah from the Notebook where he's like, it's not, because she was saying like, you never wrote me. And then he was like, what did he say? He was like, I wrote you every day for a year. And then she said, you wrote me? And then what else happens? He's like, it's not over. It's not over. It's never been over. So maybe somebody wants to work something out with you. Could be that. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles on the top of the deck. So this could be like stability and independence as well, and security in the future. So if you are concerned about finances, it looks like you're going to be very content with your own protective qualities and nurturing and all that jazz. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little collective love reading. Beautiful energies here for sure. It's interesting because in the Copper card, there's like a bunch of blue and then it's like shining out green. So there is something here about like the heart chakra, like awakening or like pushing away any depression or sadness as well, or like a new sense of love or a new spark or some kind of polishing up of something. Maybe you are starting something again, kind of like when you leave an antique, right, and it gets that nice patina. Maybe you've only gotten better with age, right? So thank you so much for being here. Good luck. Take care.